she in Hawaii, she'd take the kids for the police. What do you call the ID? When the parent
CPS.
CPS, she would get those kids, and then for foster parents, they loved her there, and said so many people that loved her in Hawaii, so many kids. And then there's my daughter Jill. Well, she was way more like me. She can swim endlessly. I've swum out to reefs before that were way too far for anybody without a boat. She'll swim out there without flippers and go down and dive with lobsters with me, and grab them with her hands too. I mean, I'm using gloves, but she's something else. She can run like a deer. She loves it. And her sons are all athletic. I could go overboard talking about her. She's such an athlete. And then there's Ross and Marsh.
And Ross and Marshall got into wrestling.
Yeah.
Were you scared when they got into wrestling, or did you have any thoughts about it, or that's just what they wanted to do?
Well, not with Ross. I knew Ross he's been an ass kicker his whole life, and he fights easily, and that's not usually, there's not much for a man like that to do in today's world except wrestling. And so Ross is going to be good there. But Marshall, I did worry about him because Marshall was a super athlete. He went out to Hawaii and he was the quarterback and he was throwing the bombs. The newspapers would people would just want a picture of how far he could throw the football. He was just a great athlete, but I worried about him getting that heat stroke out there, because he had a heat issue one time. So that's the only time I've ever been worried of them because they're both like bulls, they're strong and healthy, and I wouldn't worry about it. Either way, with their wrestling now too, they know what they need to know. I believe that the wrestling business is about to really explode because it was just like this when my brothers and I got started. And when this COVID got in, they had to wrestle in empty buildings. I don't think I could have ever done that.
Yeah.
But it made it where the people really have not seen them explode yet. They worked for a little. They went to Japan and wrestled, and they worked for a little operation at MLW, and now they're with AEW.
Oh, really? AEW's been popping off, dude.
Oh yeah,
I keep hearing about it all the time now.
Yeah, they're really gonna be something special, I believe.
And will they tag team?
They've done both. They work tag teams right now, though. I mean, it's a lot of. There's tag teams are such an interesting, exciting match, because the guys don't have time to get a hold. But they can do either one. They can wrestle single, they can work a tag. But probably they'll work